Jerry Pecco as well. Now, here's what's funny about Horton. He's not only the main driver of Alpine currently, but he's also the team boss. You know what this is like? This is like that one scene in Iron Man 2 where Tony Stark said, screw it, and moved his other driver out of the car just so he could race in it because he thought he only had a week to live. It's like that. Or Lord Stroll getting into the car. I don't know. So is and Heya, who was briefly rumored to have been in moving out of Mercedes, but wasn't in place of the other prior Mercedes driver Dungeon. He sets the fastest lap of the race so far, and he's looking to be on top. Oh, and WYSY, after coming back, sets his first qualifying time, but it isn't any better than Moto, and it isn't any better than Heya. Mercedes haven't been missing with their qualifying times. So, a quick question for the other commentators in the box. Do you think any of the results we've gotten so far are really starting to replicate anything new in the team hierarchy? Like for what team's standing on top and which one's not?
Huh?
Oh, right, I'm the only commentator?
No.
That it's that the championship battle in the constructors is going to be between Mercedes and Ferrari, as Ferrari now have a teammate that can finally keep up with WYSY seemingly, and also with a little bit of Alpine sprinkled into there as well, because Horton has been putting on an amazing show for everyone that believed in his team. Let's go on to a qualifying lap for him for a second. Yeah.
His stage picks.
Yeah, I don't think anyone expected this, but Horton came into the team as the team boss for what was the... Oh wait, is this an outlap?
Invalidated.
Very much like it for me. Let me check. Okay, yeah, we'll come back to Horton later. But yeah, who's currently on a upper lap? Okay, we actually have a full lobby in this time, so that's gonna make it so that the backfield is just a little bit more pronounced. And also, yes, you heard me right, and I'll say it again, we do have a full lobby of drivers. Has this ever happened in like the history of AR21?
Moto is on mediums. Don't know if you're seeing this.
Yeah, Jerry Pecco has always been known as a driver who you don't focus on for most of the race, and then right at the end, he jump scares you. That's been Jerry Pecco's whole thing ever since he properly started in league races. And now, considering that I think he's the only driver for AlphaTauri, and he was
Nope.
in this race. Wait, has there been a new driver?
Red Jelly is here as well.
Wait, what? Oh yeah, Red Jelly. Red Jelly's in AlphaTauri too. But yeah, something else I find quite funny is that in the
both Mercedes are 1-2 and are both on mediums. Okay.
Huh?
What are they doing?
Does that mean that the Mercedes' lap times are going to be disqualified?
No, because they were still on softs. They are in mediums now. Just something that.
Right. So
they're not doing.
So I think should we take a screenshot of their current lap times? Yeah, I'm taking a picture of their current laps just in case they improve them. Just in case they don't improve on them or get improvement with like mediums or something. Yeah, let me flick through the order again. I'll switch back to this camera. The first sector was quite lackluster. Where does this put it in the standings? He moves into 6th. It's a great result for AlphaTauri, as now they have both drivers in the shootout. I think. I'm not 100%.
Yeah. Yeah, they are, and the other one is in P5, so 5-6 for AlphaTauri, which is decent.
Okay. Is Damar Ostic the bomb? Again, he seemed to have a really solid time early on in the qualifying session, but the Williams team are well known for getting a decent start and then dropping through the standings. Times coming on around the field, so all eyes are on Demozic. He's got a great line, just barely misses tapping the card. Is it gonna be enough to give Demosic the bomb a good time and potentially bring himself higher in the shootout? Yes, it is. I think it's the top 8 who move on to the shootout.
Nope, it's the top 10. And
okay.
Dungeon was on a really good lap, but he flips there.
Yeah. So yeah, Demosic pretty much seals his qualifying result. And now, flicking for the drivers who are currently in danger, we have for Bloxy and Trey, the other Williams driver, who's starting his final lap attempt. He only has one shot to try and bring himself into the shootout. And then amongst him, the people who are trying for a lap now is one of them are the Haas of Monster. For the Haas team.
It's not enough.
Oh, not quite. But now, flicking for the rest of the drivers, we also have I think Thunder Radon just a bit of his final lap. And it's also a very solid lap from Speed for Ages. It doesn't change anything, but yeah. The only person who could potentially have a shift on whether he's going to be on the shootout or not is again the Williams and Robloxian Trey. I don't always focus on. Oh. Well, I guess that's the end of the first round.
Thunder is on a lap, but nah, that's too slow. He's also out. So that's it for Q1.
All right then. So to go 10 drivers that made it. Yeah. Jerry Pecco, Speed for Rage, which I think that's his name. Red Jelly, and now a new. We're not doing this joke anymore. I'm sorry.
Who is
but
this?
We're not doing this joke.
Oh my God, who is this?
That was funny. It's
the next person to finish is Red Jelly.
Oh boy.
Oh, never mind. He's on an out lap.
Nobody really on the lap at the moment.
Yeah.
I used to be able to commentate the qualifying sections really easily. I don't know how I did it.
Why is this on the lap? Let's go on.
Okay, the most recent person recent 2 people to have started a lap are the Swedish product. With good pace, as I think he set the fastest second sector. Yes, by a country mile as well. He's looking to try and put an incredibly large cut in the Racing Points lead. Cutting back to Horton, he's about to set a second sector. His first sector was yellow, his second sector's green, but now once he's gonna go over the line, how much is he gonna get pole position by? He gets it by about a second. Not as much as YC would have liked, but for now, it's put him on pole. So if the other drivers can't get a good time, then that's at least put him in there for now. So Honton, about to finish his lap. It's seeming like a decent time so far, but where's it going to put him overall? Is he ahead of the Racing Points? Oh, not quite. He just about goes a bit slower than N4. Not the kind of result the Alpine team boss was hoping for, but I think he probably has enough time to try out just one more lap. I'm the delusionist, and this isn't a real song that's real.
Okay, Jerry Pico currently at. Oh,
yeah. Hold on,
is he gonna go off the track?
Actually,
no.
Yeah, Jerry Pico, he's a very solid second sector, and despite a mediocre first sector, this might be a really good result for the AlphaTauri team. Where does this put Jerry Pico on the qualifying grid?
P2, come on!
Yes!
Yep.
You were right!
He also faster.
Yeah, he nearly guns it. Yeah, he nearly guns it to pole position. Yeah, he nearly guns it all the way up to pole position, but unfortunately, it's just a little bit slower than YC. But even then, is that really an insult? If you're just a little bit slower than YC, that must show that you're in a really good spot. He ends up beating Jerry Paco to the punch. Where is N4 in the standings? He cuts it with a decent time of 1:23. It's not enough to beat Jerry Paco, but a lot of people just flat out haven't set any times at all. And now, Horton... Actually, wait, no, that's an outlap that Horton's on. Okay. Okay, YC is now currently on an absolute flyer of a lap. He set a 1:23.6 for the first sector just to make sure he's got... And look at this. I think the best skill of YC is that he has a 6th sense for where the track limits are. It's a double purple sector for YC.
YC is absolutely flying.
Yeah, can he get triple purple sectors?
Oh, what is that?
Oh. he has a little bit of a slip, but I think he might have just barely avoided hitting a track limit. Even if this lap isn't validated, this is still going to be a really good lap for WYSY. Where does that put him in the standings? I mean, obviously pole, but okay.
He
absolutely botched it on his last sector, getting one yellow sector.
Sector times here.
Absolutely nowhere! Dungeon Master gets an incredible final sector! And now, the qualifying is 1-2 for the Ferrari team! And I wasn't even focusing on him! He almost gets pole position, getting a faster time than WYSY, but the former Ferrari teammate of Dungeon Fanatics jumps in and slams it on pole position! If this isn't a way for
Beats on a good lap.
If this isn't a way for Ferrari to get back at Mercedes, I don't know what is. But now, focusing on the rest of the field, fight time. Where's he gonna be overall? I don't know. Oh, Speed for Rages actually sets a pretty good time too. He jumps above Gary. But now,
P8?
yeah,
Red Jelly P8.
Red Jelly, it's been a very disappointing qualifying session for Red Jelly. But also, something else to notice, both of the Mercedes drivers failing to set a qualifying lap. Jumping from 1-2 in the Prix shootout to the back of the shootout grid. If that isn't a shift in fortune, I don't know what is.
Moto's only 1/10 up in Dungeon here, and he has no lap, so he has nothing to lose here.
So yeah, in the overall qualifying standings, Dungeon Fanatics, after an incredible final sector, is on pole position, just barely pipping out Heya, who had an incredible lap of his own.